Two, one. Greetings, everybody. Please come sit down. It's Wilsonville. We're live, so this must be none other than Wilsonville Live. Welcome. My name's Kevin O'Malley, your Wilsonville Chamber of Commerce CEO. Super pleased to have a distinguished member of the media in our midst today. It would be none other than Brian Monihan from Pamplin Media.
Good afternoon. Hi, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning. Some of you may not remember Pamplin Media Group is our Wilsonville Spokesman. So we're going to lead it off and ask Brian a question we try to start with everybody, which is we are living in a COVID-19 time period. So 2 years from now, if somebody's watching this on YouTube or Facebook, yes, COVID-19 did exist. We're testament to that, and we're finding out how it's impacting our business community and their customers. So take it away, Brian. Give us some feedback on COVID-19.
Sure. Well, appreciate the chance to be here, Kevin.
Sure.
In terms of COVID-19, yeah, I don't think any of us expected to be dealing what we're dealing with right now. It feels like we're living in a horror film in general. But yeah, I mean, I think for us, we live and die based on the advertising we sell. And so we're so dependent on local businesses to help us afford to cover the community with great local journalism. And with the majority of the businesses all being closed, within one day, we lost 50% of our advertising revenue and went into basically survival mode as to figure out how do we afford to produce our papers, how do we afford to pay our people. I had to make some pretty hard decisions in terms of how we restructure our business model, and that came down to reducing our work week. So we still have a dedicated reporter for Wilsonville. That's Corey Buchanan.
As a matter of fact, Corey just contacted us to ask some questions about a late-breaking story just about an hour ago. So, he's out there working.
He's on it. You know, he's working on a 3-day work week instead of 5. So across the company, we're all doing those kind of things. So at least some people are. And then, you know, we're just doing the best we can in terms of, you know, still trying to cover everything with limited hours. And as probably many people notice, if you got your Wilsonville Spokesman, it's now a combined issue, which is something new. But again, it helped us on the press side be able to afford to print the papers, to combine them all. So you're now getting a combined issue of Lake Oswego, Westland, Wilsonville, Clackamas, Oregon City, and Estacada. And that is, I just want to remind everybody, a temporary thing.
Temporary. That's a T for temporary.
Temporary, exactly. We do want to return back to local papers. That's our niche. That's our strength.
Sure.
And so we hope to do that, as we mentioned in the papers last week, in the next, probably by the beginning of June. That's the goal. Awesome. And really it comes down to the state opening up for business. And once local businesses start advertising again, we'll be able to do that.
Awesome. Well, I want to talk about something really cool when we're talking about advertising. So I'm going to share the screen here for our viewers, and we're going to click over to their website, and we're going to look at something that is sharing the screen. There we go. A $1 million marketing grant fund. Apply now. Walk us through that. What exactly does that allow us to do as somebody wanting to advertise? Say they have $250 to advertise.
You bet. Yeah. And so the goal with this program is really offer an assist or a helping hand to local businesses. And especially as businesses get ready to open up again, they want to get the word out. We know historically that businesses that advertise in a down economy are the ones that come back stronger compared to those ones who just stop doing everything in general. So whether our matching grant program or matching advertising fund program, if a business comes to us and says, Brian, I have $500, we'll match that $500. And create a marketing program that's a combination of print, digital, and social media on our products to help them reach the most people, whether in their target audience. So if they say, hey, Brian, we want to own Wilsonville, I'll put a package together that works for Wilsonville. Or if they say, hey, we really want to look at these other areas, whatever their budget is, we'll match it. It's basically a 2-for-1. And again, the goal is not to help them just survive, but actually thrive once we get through this.
Great deal. And you know, while we are in a unique time with the pandemic, for those who have a little more seasoned gray hair, we've seen economic business cycles, and when the time comes for recovery, and it always does come to begin a recovery, no matter how slow or fast, those that put themselves out there are the ones that grab market share. So to our Wilsonville Chamber members, non-chamber members, businesses, if you thought about, you know, advertising, an opportunity to get a 2-for-1 is a unique opportunity. So I would encourage you to reach out. And we also have, because we are trying to help make that easy for you, Jesse's a great guy. He's been doing this. He's a pro. There's his contact information. There's also that contact information in every printed paper, right? They can get contact information. Where can they find the best ways to contact?
Yeah, if they go to our website and go to the Contact Us page,
Right.
Or if they just go to the Wilsonville Spokesman website, click on that ad that talks about our matching grant program.
Right.
It's a really quick form they can fill out. It takes literally 2 or 3 minutes, but it gives us all the contact information. Their contact information helps us understand what their needs are, so we can come back with a plan to help them.
Yeah,
and then we'll follow up within a day of once somebody applies.
Yeah, it's terrific that we have an actual printed paper. It still matters. If you haven't thought about digital, there's an incredible digital opportunity. And I would imagine, if I had to guess, are the numbers up right now for viewership?
They are. Our digital readership is up almost 200% compared to
That's
we were 6 or 7 months ago.
That's great.
What's people always or tell me is when I say, "Hey, Brian, they say, "You work for the Spokesman." I'm sorry, you're probably not going to have a job in a few months. And it's like, actually, no. A lot of people still really like to read the Wilsonville Spokesman in print.
Right.
We have over almost 2,500 paid subscribers for the Spokesman, but we have 5,000 subscribers to our Wilsonville Spokesman email blast, and we get over 5,000 people a day coming to wilsonvillespokesman.com. People get sometimes hung up on, well, you're only reaching 2,500 people with the printed paper. Well, actually, that's number of households, not people. So you have to do the multiplier effect. The reality is, and this is why I talked about advertising programs. The best thing that we can do for a client is put their ad in multiple places to be seen in multiple ways.
Amen.
Because the more times people see your marketing, the greater the response is going to be. And so us packaging, your ads on the best local website, the best local newspaper, the best local social media stream, that's going to help those businesses come out of this the best.
Well said. Brian, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate everybody. Peace and prosperity, and keep working to get through this. We'll do it together. Thanks again.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity. Stay safe and stay healthy.
You bet.